Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Wilder versus Fury. Thank you for joining us. This is BWTM Sports. We hope that you're hearing us live and clear. This is the fight we've all been waiting for, isn't it? Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Who's going to win? So, let's see what the latest pictures are showing us over in Los Angeles. I think we're just showing us pictures here of Gerard Heard stopping Jason Welborn. Good fight. Jason Welborn gave a good account of himself, but ultimately the bigger, stronger, better man won. There was a lowish body shot in there earlier, but the finishing shot, the body shot that actually killed Welborn over was a sickener. Then you just see Jamil Charlo and Gerard Heard squaring off. So I guess we're going to have one more fight with Gerard Heard, and then he's going to be fighting Charlo. So I think that fight's going to happen. I remember talking to the trainer of Charlo, Derek James, recently in an interview, and he spoke at length at, Charlo's a fight that they could see happening. So obviously some discussions have been had behind closed doors. So it's a fight I think is going to happen soon. So we're just waiting for the big men to make their way to the ring. There's been lots that's been going on. Yes, of course. Congratulations to Jason Welborn. Come on, Fury. So there'll be a lot of people tonight. They'll be cheering on Tyson Fury. And there'll be others that'll be cheering on, obviously, Deontay Wilder. But who is it? Who is going to win the big fight? I think I did you saw on the channel, I did who's like how Fury or Wilder will win this fight. I said that for Fury, he's going to hold the center of the ring. He's going to attack Wilder at angles. He cannot come in straight lines. He must ensure his back doesn't touch the ropes. He's got to capitalize when Wilder has his hands in the air, because Wilder's got a very bad habit of backing up with his hands in the air. And Fury's got to use the double jab, but he's got to come up Wilder at angles. He cannot afford Deontay Wilder. He cannot afford to come straight lines to Deontay Wilder, and he can't afford Wilder to coil back and let that right hand go. So Tyson's got to make sure he's not on the end of that right hand. As for Deontay Wilder, he has to start fast. He has to be pumping that jab out as fast as possible. He has to be backing Fury up, putting him against the ropes, and putting pressure on Tyson Fury. He has to understand, Wilder, that Fury has been dropped by a guy lighter than himself. Fury's dropped by Cunningham. Fury's also been dropped by other fighters and been hurt by guys like Nicholas Further and also Nevin Pajcik. But those guys are able to hurt Fury. Wilder and his team must be thinking, hey, watching these tapes, if this guy's been hurt by these kind of punches, then what sort of a chance do I stand? But I guess styles make fights, as they say. So it's going to be very interesting. But can't believe we've got this fight happening now. I still can't believe we're tuning into this fight. What the thing for me is, what would this fight have been like when Fury had fought after the Klitschko fight? That's what people would say. And if Fury does it, if Fury does pull off the victory tonight, what a victory that would be, to come back from all the stuff he did by himself. The drinking, the smoke, the drinking, and whatever else he was doing. We've just seen him Fury getting knocked down here by Steve Cunningham. Literally, right there he goes. Where Cunningham, he goes down to Cunningham. We're watching it again. Fury getting dropped by Cunningham, and that was a pretty in-shape Tyson Fury. Let's watch it again. Bang! Look at it, clean shot, and over goes Fury. So when you look at that, they're showing clips of Fury going down against Cunningham. Fury's been down couple of times in his career already. Wilder has been down himself early in his career against Harold Sconius. So for me, gonna watch the fight and catch this tomorrow morning before the Celtic game. Okay. You know, good luck. Thank you. It's an intriguing fight. You know, imagine if Fury were able to stop Wilder early on, considering Wilder's the puncher. So it's all, to me, the biggest question in this fight for me is it's not so much about Deontay Wilder, because he's been consistent throughout. It's Tyson Fury. What has Tyson Fury got? What has he got left? You know, is his leg? I mean, from what I saw in the two fights, his movement wasn't great. I don't know if he was hiding anything in terms of his full abilities when he was fighting those last two guys, Pianeta and Safa Safiri, or actually that was as good as it gets in terms of his movement, because he definitely seemed like he wasn't moving as freely. But having said all of that, he was weighing a lot more. The thing is, when you lose all that weight, I talked about this for Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew lost a considerable amount of weight coming from heavyweight back down to cruiserweight. I said that has an effect on you. That has an effect on your durability. And it showed when he got hit by Alexander Usyk, and Usyk connected on him. We saw the result of that, you know. So it's another thing that I'm watching out for and concerned with, the durability. Yeah, how much has Tyson abused his body? Seen Ben putting the wraps on. Asgar can't claim that one. Hopefully he wins so I can get early. What an exciting commentary if Tyson gets on top. Of course, says Michael C. Michael, where you been, my friend? Where have you been? You've been doing the old gaming with Brighton FC, and Kenny's been in great form. He now has elevated himself to chairman, president, director of football, and all the rest of it. He's given me a year extension, even though we qualified for Europe this year. That was the title of the season 4. So we qualified for Europe, and in the process got through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup and finals of the Carabao Cup. Yeah, so shout out to Kenny. If you're listening, Kenny, shout out to you. So I don't know if this fight starts at 4:30 or starts at 5 o'clock in the morning. We will sit down watching Bunts and the rest talk for another half an hour. So what are your feelings about the fight? I mean, these are two guys that I knew that once I heard the stories that Tyson Fury and Wilder were going to fight, I said, you know what, this is definitely going to happen. There's no doubt in my mind it was going to happen. You know, but are we being robbed of a great fight here? Because, you know, my concerns are that if Fury, you know, could have been in better shape and had more fights and be more consistent, right? What kind of fight would we have had? But I can't answer that question until obviously this fight tonight, because then we'll know. See, if Wilder wins tonight, one of the things people will turn and say is, yeah, well, Fury didn't look good in his last two fights. Yeah, well, Fury was past it. He was shot. He came back for the money, and that's what people will say, and further discredit Deontay Wilder. So it would be a shame, because this is a fight that both guys wanted. Fury said he was ready, so you got to take the man for his word. You have to take the man for what he said it is. You can't, you know, he said he's ready. So, Morning Room, this fight for me is a cash out, says Adam Scott. Adam, put his money on Wilder. Do you think Fury will start southpaw, says Peter Ferry? I don't know, Peter. Maybe, LOL. Geez, GGG, put the weight on. GGG. Well, if he starts southpaw orthodox, who knows? I don't know. If he starts southpaw, you know, Fury late KO, Wilder gas throwing bombs. Okay, you're going for the late KO, Ian McKenzie. Should be interesting. I sincerely hope this is not a 5 o'clock start. Just see Mike Agassi in the audience there. I do not want to be spending half an hour watching these four talk. As much as they're interesting to listen to, I don't want to spend in all night listening to these four. So tell us what you thought of the boxing tonight. What did you think of Luis Ortiz? He looked okay. What did you think of Luis Ortiz? And I didn't see Joe Joyce. What did Joe Joyce do? How did this fight go against Joe Hanks? Even if he'd been active in the last 3 years at pro level, I'd find it hard to back him. It'll be started in 5 or 10 minutes. England, fantastic. Sad to see Adonis Stevenson. He looked like an old man tonight. He is an old man. What, Adonis is 40, 41 or 42. Fury going off the rails is not Wilder's fault. Neither is everyone ducking him. It's Wilder's time. He needs his credit. No excuses. Gotta agree with you there, Fred. It is Wilder's time. It's whether Wilder can capitalize on this moment. Joe Joyce fought a tomato can. Was it that bad? Didn't get to see Stevenson tonight. Shame. Well, Gavotsky, believe it or not, did you know that in sparring, Gavotsky and Steven knocked out Gavotsky in sparring? So I understand. But this is amazing what happens with age. Okay, we're seeing Tyson being tied up now. I think it's just been. We'll see. All the talking's been done. We saw McGregor do a hell of a lot of talking against Khabib. We saw McGregor do a hell of a lot of talking against Floyd to sell the fight. Now it's coming down to the actual fight. You've been on adrenaline up to this point. Now is when you realize it all becomes a reality, the big occasion. You know, this probably is. This is, for me, I think this is a bigger fight than Klitschko. I know Klitschko was 11 years a champion, but Klitschko had been beaten previously to that by guys that, you know, Lamont Brewster and Corey Sanders and Ross Purity, you know, so he'd already been beaten or knocked out. So this is a different situation. If Fury does it tonight, he's doing it in America rather than Germany. He's doing it on Showtime, but most importantly in this, he's fighting an undefeated champion who won on a guy who's opposite to Klitschko. Everyone talks about the Klitschko fight, but the polar opposites. Klitschko was very defensive first, Wilder's very attacking, you know. So you've got an undefeated guy who doesn't know what it's like to be knocked out, and well, not in the pro ranks, and a guy who has awesome punching power. We'll see tonight. Seeing Fury there, saying their prayers, something the team do a lot. I did find it very interesting that Tyson shaved his beard off. A lot of people saying that Tyson would have kept his beard on for extra cushioning when he fought Wilder, but I don't think in America they allow that. His Battle Jack must have been in one last hurrah. Stevenson lost to Battle Jack, in my opinion. Glad to see him out of here. Badu should have the belt. It's crazy to think how big Fury was at the Lemieux Saunders fight less than a year ago, and now he's fighting Wilder. It is. You just gotta wonder. That's it. What his durability is like. We knew what he did against Steve Cunningham. He's able to get up. Will he be able to get up if he's got hit with something like from Wilder? And you've lost a lot. You lost a lot of weight, right? But does that constitute in you being able to still be physically very strong? In the fights against Safa Safiri and against Pianetta, he didn't look at one point like he didn't look like he was going to stop any of those guys at no point, you know. But hey, again, there are people say that the Fury camp were trying to hide something, but I don't know what you're hiding fighting Pianetta and Safa Safari. Those are guys you need to take out. Just a very quick moment here. This tribute to George H.W. Bush, 1924 to 2018. The former president of the United States of America, George W. Bush, Sr. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. We talked about it, spun it one way, spun it the other. Back and forth, people have been talking about Fury's boxing ability. People talking about Wilder's punching power. It's been spun around and around and around and around. And here it is. No more talking. The fight is on, as they say. So we're just waiting for Fury to make his appearance to the ring, or his ring walk. Here's Tyson Fury. You've seen him walking around. Fury in the dressing room, they're just throwing some punches. A lot of supporters out here, as always, traveling fans. Seeing Asgar there. Isaac Lowe. Now, Asgar's always been shouting to the roofs about Tyson, always supporting Tyson. You know, he said that Tyson's going to regain the title. Asgar, cornerman and good friend of Tyson Fury. He said he was suffering from panic attacks. Now he's getting in the ring with Wilder. LOL. I still have doubts over Fury's motivation for this fight to Shane Levin. Billy Nelson. This will be the first fight in Wilder's career where he is the shorter guy. So we'll have to see what effect that has on him. Fury is more skillful, but Wilder is dangerous from start to finish. Thank you, Billy Nelson. Now, I have something to say here about this. It's not the first time, Billy, that Wilder has been punching upwards. He fought a guy called Kelvin Price, and Kelvin Price was taller than Wilder. Something that maybe, but it might not mean anything, but it might mean a whole lot of things, you know. So here we go. Oh, what is Deontay wearing? I've got no idea, but you know, it's weird because I expected like Fury, Wilder to come out with some sort of Papa Shango sort of stuff. I really did expect some sort of Papa Shango, some African beating drums and stuff. I really did expect that kind of stuff. Don't ask me why I thought it, but I was expecting something like that, something very African. That's what I was expecting to see tonight. So what the garments or what he's wearing, I think it might be representative to that. I can't really say because I'm flicking between the actual BT stream and which I've paid for, by the way, BT box office, and they've given us a fantastic stream, by the way. It's absolutely brilliant. No complaints from the BT box office stream. I'm streaming on my PC. Absolutely brilliant, fantastic quality. No buffering, so it's fantastic. So we're just showing pictures of Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, you know, when they're sitting on the thrones. Yeah. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again to you all. Thank you very much, by the way, to Angel Blackwell X. I've got the TV on mute. He says, your commentary is better. He's a bit shorter, but not much. Went 3 rounds that fight. Yes, he did. It did. Easy work for Wilder. 3rd round KO, suspenders and stockings. And your head is in a different position throughout a fight. It doesn't mean you're always punching up. That's the thing. You also have to remember, Tyson Fury doesn't fight like a big man. He does tend to bend. So that's another thing. But Jason John says, but he's not African. LOL. Well, African American, but Wilder's very deep rooted in his roots. He's already beat this guy in Dusseldorf. Yes. Anyway, such a mouth-watering fight. I hope Fury walks forward Hatton Pac-Man style due to Hatton Roach connection. I hope he doesn't, because if he does, he's going to get nailed. You see how Stavern got nailed that 1-2? Fury could get nailed the same way. Just be so careful. Here comes Fury. Here he goes. Here he goes. Fury coming to the ring. Led by Ricky Hatton. Wow, can you imagine that? Another British icon, Ricky Hatton. And by the way, in terms of sporting or British icons, I met tonight Henry Wharton. For those of you who didn't know here, Henry Wharton's super middleweight. He was British, Commonwealth, European, and world #1. In fact, an interesting fact here, when Mike Tyson was ranked #1 in the world by all the governing bodies, the only other fighter in the world time that was ranked in all the governing bodies at the time, any other fighter who had done that in every governing body as ranked #1 in the world, was Henry Wharton. He was telling me that tonight. He, like I said, Henry Wharton had fought Chris Eubank, he fought Nigel Benn, Robin Reed, Vincenzo Nardiello, and a host of other fighters. So I saw him tonight. We talked about the memories of, I think I did the interview as well. So it was just amazing to see Henry Wharton, seeing him box as a young boy. The iconic night when Eubank came to the arena, had the spotlight in Chris Eubank. So yeah, I was talking to Henry Wharton, got a picture of him, and then and then he gave me his telephone number. So I'm quite chuffed, and I have the telephone number of Henry Wharton. And I'm still in Leeds at the moment after watching the boxing tonight at the Brains and Brawn Fitness Centre in Morley. Fury jumping up and down. He's bald-headed, jumping up and down. I don't know what he's saying, but he's jumping up and down. Jumping up and down, jumping up and down. Lots of energy. But when I see that energy, I wonder if that's nervous energy. Fury's got a lot of nervous energy around. He's jumping up and down, jumping up and down, jumping up and down. You might think he's going to some sort of party or something. This is not. This is nothing in terms of Fury and what he's faced. He's got something to overcome that he has never faced before. So if he can overcome this tonight, and it's not like he can't do it. He's got international experience as an amateur. He had the international experience. He's going to need all of that tonight. He's going to need all that tonight. Frank Warren leading the way with Ricky Hatton, Isaac Lowe. Then I think it's Fury's brother there. They're walking through the crowd here. It's a long ring walk, a long ring walk. And you know, they do these things in America where they make the challenger walk a long way to the ring. And then they leave the challenger out there to wait. It's a typical American sort of tactic. Well, Americans used to do it the best, leave you hanging outside the ring. That's what Tyson used to do it very well. You'd just be there, you get in the ring, you're just waiting. And then Tyson would come. Mike Tyson I'm talking about. Fury looks focused. Frank Warren, LOL. Wilder is terrified at LALS. Place looks packed. Anyway, good to see. He was on coke a few years. I'm not surprised, LOL. I wonder if Bellew, the recent extreme weight loss, will deplete his engine from round 6. It's like a home time. Well, it might give the impression of a home time. But so Fury's this party time for these people in the ring, Fury fans. And Fury's there and he's jumping up and down and he's really soaking up the whole situation. And he's, you know, happy to see him back in the ring. But he's bouncing up and down and very happy. And it's almost party time for Tyson Fury. I'm not quite sure if he's aware what is coming to the ring. It's not party time. He is facing the most fearsome puncher in world boxing, the most violent man in world boxing, and that is a totally different scenario. This ain't Manchester Arena. This is not the York Hall, Bethnal Green. This is not Wembley Arena in a fight that you just turn up and win. This is a totally different scenario, and it's a scenario where one mistake, and you are curtains. It's like that. And it's like that. People think that Fury can go for this fight and not get hit. Well, you know the best way Fury can go for this fight and not get hit? Knock Deontay Wilder out early. But Fury's got to he's got to start fast, and his back must not touch those ropes. He must not be anywhere near them ropes tonight. When you put on that much weight, your fitness never recovers 100% at 30 years old. Just a reminder, this is live audio commentary, which basically means it's like radio. So no, there will be no showing of the fight. Either invest in pay-per-view. I don't know what else to suggest to you. Looks like Tina Turner from Mad Max. Well, I expect something really, really dramatic from Deontay Wilder. Yeah, this is something serious tonight. I'm telling you, I've been saying this from the get-go. This is nice, very, very nice. The music. I don't know what this guy's singing. I don't know what he's saying. I wish I could hear what he's saying and singing. Fury making that long walk to not Fury. Wilder making a walk to the ring. He looks like something out of Hannibal with the mask. Well, he looks like an oxygen gym mask over his mouth piece, and but I'm not quite sure why he's dressed the way he is. I've got no idea. I don't get it. I don't understand it culturally. It might be me. I don't get what's going on here. Yeah, I know he's king, and I understand that part of things, and he sees himself like a king, but I'm not quite sure the rest of it. He's not wearing a normal bronze bomber thing over his face. In fact, I would have preferred if he was wearing that than wearing this. But you know, people like Wilder, fighters like Wilder, there's two types of people when you wind them up. You can wind them up and they crack under pressure. And there's other people you wind up and they actually are more focused. I actually think all the winding up of Fury's done with Wilder has motivated him. That's what I think. I don't think it's some people like the way Wilder fights is very much in a coil, you know, pull back and let go. So I think he's all that energy, all that stuff is let it boil and fuel him and fuel him and fuel him. Plus the fact that this is his opportunity. And Fury's goaded him and goaded him. Fury's jumping up and down, bouncing up and down, beating his chest. And while he's walking round the ring. Walking round the ring. This is not... I can't stress this enough, people. Fury's bouncing up and down, but it's not that kind of a fight for me. What I mean by that is... Anyway, here's the tail tape. 33 to Wilder, 30 for Tyson. 6'7" to 6'9". 15 stone, 11 pounds. 18 stone, 3 pounds. 83 inches to 85 inches in terms of reach. Orthodox to switch hitter. So the reach is only 2 inches in reach. Very interesting. Wilder 33, Tyson 30. You'd have thought Tyson was the older guy. Records of 40 fights, 39 by KO. Tyson 27 fights, 19 by KO. So the KO ratio, you know, Wilder's had more knockouts than Tyson's had fights. So Tyson is looking at Wilder, big smiles and bouncing up and down. He's in the zone, Fury. But we'll see how much in the zone he is when he gets hit. This is the thing, because we can jump up and down, do all this stuff. The real test of this fight is two-way, actually. How both guys take the power. Really important. Summoning on the witchcraft, yeah. I wonder if he'll try and manhandle Wilder, just get inside his head and use that 3-stone lighter and see. Wilder has a killer mentality. He comes in every fight with the intention of moving head from his shoulders. What do you think about the weight difference? Nothing. Steve Cunningham dropped in at Tyson Fury and he was lighter. And now I'd say it was a better conditioned Fury than what we've got today. So I said to people, Deontay Wilder is a different kettle of fish when it comes to being focused. I'm telling you all, there's something different that happens. When he becomes the bronze bomber, it's a different kettle of fish. I'm telling you. Phil Edwards. See, and the other thing, I look at the corner. I tell you, if Tyson wins this fight tonight, I give him so much credit for winning this fight. If you can pull it off, Jack Reese is the referee. It's interesting. You've got someone like him, Ricky Hatton, that's got knocked out twice when he fought the very best in the world. You've got a guy in Freddie Roach that in the biggest fights in boxing, he's got his fighters knocked out because of his impulsive talk of wanting to knock everybody out. His fighters have got knocked out. I mean, I think there was 1 year all his fighters got knocked out. Freddie Roach, in terms of game plan, I'm not sure how you get a game plan of Freddie Roach who teaches excellent attack, but attack is not what Fury needs in this fight. He needs defense. So I'm not quite sure what Freddie, apart from being obviously an experienced trainer, I'm not sure what Freddie brings to the table, considering that Freddie Roach isn't going to be the head guy, but it's going to be Ben Davison. Ben Davison's never been anywhere near this, never win this level of boxing. This is a totally different level. Okay, the record of Deontay Wilder. 14-0 with 39 by KO. Just taking off his... Yeah, they're just taking off the mask now. And he looks coiled. Wilder looks completely coiled. Coiled. Heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder. There's Fury throwing a lot of punches. He's bouncing back and forth. And now in the red corner, with a record of 27 fights, 19 by KO, hailing from the UK, ladies and gentlemen, the linear heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson, the Gypsy King, Fury. It's Fury. It's Wilder. It's right here, live. No more fantasy talk. No more fantasy talk. No more if, buts, and maybes. Fury looks up, points to the heavens. This is not just a physical battle. This is a spiritual and emotional battle. Fury's going to need everything he's got with him tonight. They're squaring off against one another now. This is it. This is what fans want to see. The best. Facing the best. And Wilder looks coiled. I keep asking the question, is Fury aware of what he's about to come up against in terms of speed and power? Okay, the guys, the touch gloves, and this is it. Sit tight. This fight could end in a round. This fight could end in 12 rounds. This fight could go to points. But I'm looking for something to happen within the first 4 rounds. First 4. For Wilder to win this fight, he can't allow Fury to get into any sort of rhythm. He's got to jump on Fury. Don't even give him a chance. And here we go. This is round 1. Fury Wilder. And Wilder gets to the center of the ring. Pops out a jab. Fury holding center of the ring. Wilder walking forward. Pops a jab. Fury nervous. Lots of standing in the center of the ring. Wilder's landed 2 jabs at the moment. Fury standing in front of Wilder, which I would not advise. I would advise you to get off the straight line. It goes Wilder, and Fury ties him up, which I expect to see real tight. So if he says break, Fury has to keep away from the ropes. He has come out orthodox, which is interesting. And Fury just tries to mimic Wilder. Fury puts his hands behind his back. It's not that kind of fight, Tyson. Be careful. Be careful. The one right hand could come real quick at you. Fury's back is against the ropes, ladies and gentlemen. I've told him not to be there. Right hand there. Catches Fury on the side of the head. Fury ties him up and holds him. Tyson doesn't want to be by them ropes. Wilder landed a right hand there. Wilder. Fury throws the jab. Wilder just pulls his head back from it. Fury puts his hand behind his back again. He needs to be careful. Very careful. Fury is inviting Wilder in. Jab from Wilder. Fury jabs. He's staying on that line. He doesn't want to stay on the straight in front of Wilder. Right hand again. Wilder just misses out there. And then Fury hits Wilder with a right hand himself. And Wilder backs up. Left hook from Wilder. And Wilder walks forward. And Wilder's walking forward in front of the left hook. Just walking forward. His hands up tight and walking Fury. Fury catches Wilder with a jab. Jab back from Fury. Back to Wilder. Nice. Interesting first round. Wilder moves his head out of the way. Not blocking the jab. He doesn't block a jab, Wilder. He uses his reflexes. Wilder walking Fury to the back to the ropes. Using the jab. Wilder Fury back to the ropes again. And there's the right hand there from Wilder. Fury slipped that right hand. A jab from Wilder again. Fury back against the ropes. Right hand there from Wilder. And Fury comes back and hits Wilder. And hits Wilder again. Good stuff there from Fury. End of the first round. Very interesting first round there. Fury showed some good stuff there, but his back was against the ropes. And then Fury standing now in the corner. He's blowing. And he holds Ben Davison and then sits down. So he's taking the instructions of Ben Davison. Freddie Roach is not saying anything. Yeah. Fury tried to open up on Wilder, and Wilder threw a left hook at him. Fury fires back at Wilder and backs Wilder up. Just at the end of the round, we're just watching this right now. Wilder losing form a bit when Fury went at him. He's just calming himself down a bit, Wilder. This is round 2. Anything that happened in the first 4, I said. Round 2. Some good stuff from Fury I liked, and some stuff I didn't like. The backing up against ropes, didn't like it. Fury's got to win this fight in the center of the ring. If he got his back to the ropes, he needs to be very careful. Jab from Wilder again. Can't allow Fury to get any sort of confidence in the fight. If he does, that's bad news for Wilder. Jab from Wilder. Let's say so far, Fury's seen Wilder. I thought Wilder's speed would have been a problem for Fury, but he seems to have got that down quite well. Good jab from Fury there. Wilder just taking his time, using the jab. Double jab from Wilder there. Fury now turning southpaw, then goes back to orthodox. Double jab from Fury. Wilder just watching again. Fury's on the line. I don't like him being on that line. He needs to be off the line. He mustn't allow Wilder to be able to coil that right hand. As Wilder is always calculating a place where to put his right hand again. Fury backing up against the ropes again. Again, backs to the ropes. Just waiting for the right hand to come. That's where the coil comes from. There's the right hand from Wilder. Not quite there. And here comes Fury now. Throws a combination. Wilder catches it. Jab from Wilder. Fury's got his hands in the air. Golding Wilder. Almost. Jab, jab from Fury. Double jab, triple jab from Fury. And Wilder's missing. Oh, hot Wilder missing with the left hook right hand. That seems his left hook. I did say the way left hook would be key fight for Wilder. The left hook, right hand combination, not just the right hand. Use the left hook. Wilder, again, hands up. You can see who fundamentally throws the punches better, which is Fury. There was no doubt about that coming into the fight. Wilder catching the jab, but landing his own. Oh, there's the left jab and the right hand from Wilder there. It's walking Fury. Fury must not stand on the line with Wilder. That's where the problem will be. Fury holding Wilder and leaning on him. That's good there from Fury. Very good from Fury there. Like that. He's got to do a lot more of that. Sap the energy of Wilder. Use the weight. Smart move there from Fury. So far, so good. Wilder doesn't let anything too clean yet on Fury. Fury's head movement is causing a problem. And his movement is causing a problem. But there's the right hand. Oh, lordy, lordy. End of the round. And again, Wilder's saying that he's getting hit around the back of the head for the second time. Fury, this is what, for Wilder, people are expecting Fury to take the early rounds. Okay? Expecting Fury to take the early rounds. For me, if I was strategically putting this fight together, I'd be saying to myself, don't allow Fury to get any sort of confidence in this fight. If I'm, see the right hand there, Fury just pulled away from it. At the moment, it's okay. Fury's slipping out the way and looking good. And then Fury's talking to Wilder. It's okay. It's when the legs go, you know, 6, 7 rounds and the legs start to slow up on Fury. It'll be interesting. But he's boxed good so far. But it's expected of Fury. This is a 12-round fight, not a 3-round fight. But so far, so good. This is the round 3. Fury boxing well at the moment. Wilder's head movement as well, it's not allowing Fury to hit the jab, hit the target all the time, which is good. Just make it interesting. Fury fainting, and calling Wilder in. Wilder can't afford Fury to get confident. He's got to shut this down as quick as possible. Not allow Fury to get confident. Good jab from Fury. Nice jab there. That one rocked Fury's head back there, that jab of Wilder. Got to be very careful, Fury, that Wilder doesn't start to time him. That was a nice jab from Wilder, though. When Wilder fires that left hook, I do sense that he's sort of vulnerable to a straight right. Good jab there from Fury. And how has this fight been scored? Off the back foot, off the front foot. How the Americans like it. Americans like an aggressor. There's a body shot from Wilder. Dug one in there. The one thing is he's making Fury move and making him work. Good jab from Fury. Body shot again there from Wilder. He's now going for the body. Uppercut there from Wilder. Not much happening at the moment. Got both guys looking. Fury puts his hand behind his back. He's got to stop doing that. Oh, Ryan Wilder, right hand, tried the right hand there. Fury just slipped it. And good right hand there from Fury. Wilder took that. Fury is growing in confidence. That's not what Deontay Wilder wants. He's got to stamp some authority in this fight. He's got to let Fury know this is not a game. Right hand missed again from Wilder. Wilder tucking up there. Taking his time, waiting. Nice right hand there from Fury. Wilder takes that. Wilder looking to coil Fury, getting the ropes and wangs the body shot in there from, and Fury ties him up, leans on him. That's the strategy, to try and tire Wilder out that way. Nice little left hook inside there from Wilder. Jab from Wilder. Good stuff from Fury. Oh, end of the round. 3 rounds gone, and Fury doing a good job so far. But it's how the Americans are scoring this. Are they going to score this fight based on a guy off the back foot or the front foot? Let's look at this now. There's good right hand there from Fury. Fury smiling, talking to Wilder. It's jab there, jab, left hook, right hand, through the middle. Nice shots there. Wilder ready for round 4 early, like he's really ready now. This is round 4. Round 4. Let's see, it's the first 4 rounds. Let's see what happens in round 4. Wilder goes a jab to the body of Fury. Jab from Wilder. Wilder looks like he's coming out with a bit more intent in this round. His legs into more sprayed. I don't know if he's looking to land something big. Wilder pulling his head back from Fury jab. There's a right hand there missing from Wilder. If he wants to frustrate, oh, good shot there from Fury. Wilder needs to be careful here. Jab there. Nice jab there. Jab from Wilder. Wilder's going to have to do some more boxing tonight, not trying to look for the knockout. Jab from Wilder. Jab, right hand misses. Fury rolls under it. Jab, right hand. Fury roll under that one as well. Jab from Fury. Jab from Fury again. Jab, right hand, Fury. Wilder slipping it. That's a right hand there from Wilder. Jab again from Fury. I can't see everything as clear as I like it now. Now I talked about BT and it's starting to buffer now. Typical BT. Wilder using the jab. Walking Fury back to the ropes. Double jab from Fury. Wilder slipping his head out that way of there. Still walking Fury down. Tries a right hand there. Wilder. Fury still is back to a big right hand there. Wild from Wilder. Body shots there from Wilder, from Fury. Fury throws right hand there from Wilder. Tried to nail Fury the right hand there. Jab from Wilder there. End of the round. Fury goes back to the corner, punching the air. If I'm Deontay Wilder, I'd stop trying to land up the right hand and just box. Land your body shots, just box. You've got the faster hands, box, box, box. For Tyson Fury, he's boxing so far a great fight. For me, I think he's boxing a great fight. He's doing what I said that Wilder shouldn't allow him to do, which is get confidence. He's trying to chuck the big right hand there, and Fury just slipped away from it. But watch it again. Jab, try the left and right hand, and Fury's just not there to be hit. Watch it again. Missing. Fury making him miss. He's punching thin at the moment. There's the big jab there from Wilder. And then Fury just felt the weight of the jab there. But the more Fury gets confident in this fight, it's not good for Wilder. He's got to change the script at the moment, or wait till later on in the fight to see whether Fury tires and what his fitness is like. It's round 5. Fury boxing excellently at the moment, making Wilder miss, and this is what a lot of people expected to see as well. Nice hard jab from Wilder to Fury's chest. Jab there from Fury. Left 1-2 from Wilder there. What I'm not understanding is Wilder should have that much more speed on Fury, but he's not. Short left hook on the inside by Fury. A jab by Wilder. Jab. Fury back into those ropes. He needs to be careful here. Right hand there from Wilder, and Fury just slips under it. Jab from Wilder again. Jab again from Wilder. Jab falls short from Wilder. Fury backing up. Good jab again to the pit from Wilder. The stomach of Fury's. It's got to just work the body, slow Fury up. Jab, right hand. Fury rolls from that. Nice. And then comes back with his own jab. Good. And Wilder just backing up to the ropes here. So he's trying to coil and bring Fury onto something. It's a nice jab there from Wilder. Then he pulls away from it. There you go. Back in center. Wilder, his hands up. Jab from Wilder. His body is always coiled to let that right hand go, Wilder. That's what it looks like all the time. Jab from Wilder. Nice combination there from Fury. 1, 2, 3. But Wilder responds. Doubling the jab. There's the right hand. And then a short left hook there misses. Fury throws a combination back. Right. The guys are getting closer to one another in round 5. And as this fight slows down, that's when the big bombs are going to restart. Now, because nobody's really landed any real big bombs to talk about yet. Jab from Fury. And then we'll see what this fight is. Right hand missing, left hand missing. Wilder holding Fury up and tying him up on the inside. Jack Reese breaks him up, end of the round. Wilder goes back to the corner. How is this fight being scored by the Americans? Fitness is key for Fury in this fight. He's got to be able to fight like this. If he can fight like this for 12 rounds, it's fine. So I think it's a mark of blood on Fury's forehead. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's from off Wilder or himself. I can't quite tell. There's bruising there though. It looks. I can't tell. Ben Davison very cool and calm in the corner. Jack Reese had to split Fury and Wilder up because they wanted to go early. This is round 6. Halfway point of the fight now. For the WBC and linear heavyweight championships of the world. Jab. Wilder on Barry's scorecard has lost most of the rounds in this fight. And if you're from the UK, you're gonna probably go lean towards Fury because Fury is doing more stuff. But if you're an American, you'll say, well, Wilder is on the front foot rather than being on the back foot, and that's where the Americans will score for aggression coming forward. a bit different in America, the scoring. Jab from Fury and jab from Wilder. They both connect there nicely. Jab from Wilder, round 6. Jab again to the pit from Wilder. Pit of the stomach from Wilder. Another jab from Wilder. Fury turns from southpaw, goes southpaw, and Wilder backs up. And he's looking. Well, Fury's turned southpaw to Wilder. Right hand there from Wilder. Landed clean. That was better there from Wilder. Fury turns southpaw. Double jab there from Wilder. Is Wilder getting close in this round? Another jab that Fury catches by Wilder. Is Fury slowing down, or is it because Wilder seems more accurate with the jab now? He's catching Fury more with the jab in this round, the 6th. Wilder catching Fury's jab. Oh, Fury got hit with the jab again. This round, Fury's got hit with more jabs in this round I think I've seen in the fight so far. It's round 6, halfway point. Jab to the mid-stomach, jab to the face. Wilder's touching Fury more in this round. He's touching him more this round. Disturbing. Every jab most of Wilder's landed in this round. If you watch carefully, he's been landing more. Every jab Wilder's landed in this round. Fury, through a combination, Wilder tried to respond wildly. He used the jab, it's cool. Wilder using the jab this round was good. He's out jab Fury this round. Nice jab again. In terms of battle of jabs this round, Wilder's landed everything in terms of the jab. Fury's on jab. Wilder meets him with the jab again. See, he's getting hit with a jab. Every jab is getting hit. Fury's getting hit more now. He's getting hit more with the jab now than before. This is not good. Fury's actually getting hit more now. This is concerning. End of the round. That's not a good round for Tyson Fury. The first round he got hit. This is a round he got hit with the jab consecutively in this round. He got hit with 3-4 jabs in the face, and Fury didn't respond in the way he should have responded. He didn't block it. He kept getting hit with the jab. He turned southpaw for 1 minute around through a few punches, which Wilder caught all of them. But I look at things like you're getting hit with the jab consistently in this round. That's, for me, that's not good. You're getting hit with the jab consistently. Wilder must have hit at one point Fury 4 left jabs consecutively. Bang, 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 bang. 3-4 jabs. That's not good. That was for me. That was Wilder's best round. A bit of wild stuff in between, but that was his best round of the fight, round 6. He was beating Fury to the jab, and Fury was not responding by blocking that jab. He was catching it on his face. So that was, for me, a big round for Wilder in terms of the best round he's had so far. This is round 7. Fury's fitness will be key here. If he slows down an iota, it will count in this fight. He will need his fitness for 12 rounds. Well, Barry Jones called that that round to Fury. I don't know how he scored that round. To me, I thought Wilder won that round and won it well because of the jab. It's round 7. Nice jab there from Wilder. Fury jumping up and down. Made Wilder miss and slipped out, moved out of the way. There's the jab again from Wilder. Jab from Wilder. Jab to the pit of Fury. And that was a hard jab to the pit of Fury's stomach. Is Fury tiring in this fight? I'm wondering. Or is Wilder starting to warm up in this fight? Jab from Wilder again. Fury hasn't blocked it. Wilder slips out the Fury jab. Wait, the Fury jab. Another jab by Wilder lands. And another jab by Wilder lands. And then one to the body of Fury. Double jab from Fury, but I think Wilder slips out his head out of the way of that. Ooh, Wilder, Fury for a right hand there, and Wilder was unable to answer that one. Nice 1-2 there from Fury. Right hand there from Wilder. And then right hand misses, and the left and a right from Wilder. No, right there. And Fury ties him up. Fight is getting interesting. Jab from Wilder, and Fury's not blocking the jab. He can't keep taking jabs to body and head like that. That's going to sap the energy from him. Left jab, right hand. All those punches is missing Fury's head at the moment. One will connect, and Wilder's getting closer. Wilder is getting closer, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be careful. This is danger lines here because Wilder's getting closer. Left jab, right hand there from Wilder, and Fury responds with something. I don't know what. Kind of sort of like a southpaw sort of hook, but 1-2 there from Fury. They're getting closer. And Fury is 1-2 from Fury. Fury's getting closer. He's now behind enemy lines. He's in that situation now where he's getting hit with flush with jabs. And that's dangerous because he's in a territory now, getting hit with jabs and straight jabs to body and to head. Wilder's just hitting Fury with the jab. This is the second round now while Fury's getting hit with jabs to the face and not blocking them. Another straight, stiff jab from Wilder. And again, and again. Fury's reflexes. End of the round. That's the second round now. Fury is being hit with the jab. And he's not blocking them. Let's watch again. We might show it here. That's where Wilder missed Fury there. What the show move the jab. Yeah, shot a 1-2 there from Fury. This, what's going on my BT stream here? Round 8, I think. Yes, round 8. I don't know why it's streaming like doing the nonsense thing that is silly streaming. Fury on the front foot using the jab. Right hand from Wilder misses. Fury makes him slips out the right hand. He's showing the right hand too much, Wilder. You can see a swelling of the eye of Wilder where the jabs have been landing from Fury. Wilder's good thing from Fury, slipping inside the right hand, which is good. Jab from Wilder. Jab again to the waist of Fury. Nice jab from Fury himself there. Double jab, right hand there from Wilder, misses with the following left hook. Another jab there from Wilder. Fury's been good, sorry. He's done well. He's been able to evade and block the right hand. Nice 1-2 there from Fury. Left jab, right hand round the side of Bronze Bomber. Jab there from Wilder. Fury ducked out and under that one. Fury's got one hand up raised. Trying to throw like a bowler punch maybe. Thought better of it. And Wilder just looking to time his man with something big. Right hand there from Wilder. Fury slips under it. Jab from Fury. Jab from Fury again. The jab back from Wilder. Nice little jab there. Nice combination here from Fury. And here comes Fury now. A little combination. Jab from Wilder. Jab again from Wilder. There's a swelling of the either left or right eye of Wilder. Right hand there from Wilder again. And Fury He's slipping that right hand well. Nice body shot there, whipped in there from Wilder. Right, left to right, slipped from Fury. And there's a right there. That right connected. End of the round. I think that right hand may have hurt Fury. I'm not sure. I think for the first time a right hand caught Fury there. I'm not sure if he's tired or he's hurt. I can't tell. He's sitting on the stool. I'm not sure yet. I need to look at the replay of that last sequence of punches. Or it just may just be him go back to corner tired. I can't tell. So, can't tell. Let's look at it. There's Fury throwing a combination. They're showing that work. It's great. That's nice. That's nice to see all that. That's great. Nice combination there from Fury. Nice right hand there from Fury as well. But let's see now. I want to see this combination. There's a right hand, then a left there, and then a right on the top of the head. And Fury says, okay. Yeah, that one caught Fury's attention. That right hand caught Fury's attention. Yeah. That right hand caught Fury's attention. This is round 9. Yeah, that right hand caught Fury's attention. Let's see. Return southpaw and orthodox. And Wilder just walking, consistently walking. It's got a game plan, just walking Fury down. Barry Jones has it, Fury winning every single round, bar the second. Okay, so 73-79 to Fury. Fury on his toes, bouncing, flicking the jab. Right hand from Wilder just misses, but he's getting closer to Fury. A right hand is getting closer to Fury. Fury needs to be careful. Wilder getting closer. Down goes Fury. As I said, I told you it was coming. I told you it was coming. I told you it was coming. I just said it. It was coming. Down goes Fury. Up he gets. I told you it was coming. Because you just can't keep on doing what Fury is doing. He's up. The referee's holding on to him. And here comes Deontay Wilder. And Fury's in some trouble now. He's in big trouble. Right hand again, left, right. And Fury's going to tie up, which is what he's very good at doing. Now he's realised what's going on. The party tricks are over and Fury's tiring. And here comes the left and a right. And here comes Fury trying to tie up while they're working on the inside now. Fury's going to have to use all his weight now to hold on to Wilder because this is going to be trouble. Right hand again. Here comes Wilder. This is where he's dangerous. Fury just tying up there and coming fire back himself. Here comes Fury. Fury's calling Wilder, which is not a clever thing to do. He says, come on. Right, and again, Fury needs to be careful here. He's calling Wilder on, hands down by his side. Not a good move from Fury. He needs to be tying himself up here. You don't do this against Wilder. This is not playtime. You don't do this, Fury. Get yourself out of this. You're going to get yourself knocked out if you're not careful. Fury needs to tie up and stop trying to play to the crowd and play macho man. This is the time he's got to use his head and not his heart. Use your head. Box. You've just been knocked down. You've just been hurt. Box your way back into this. This is what people expected. And Fury's playing to the crowd and got his tongue out, hand behind his back and all this stuff. Wilder's going to knock him out if he doesn't behave himself. Telling you, jab there from Wilder. Wilder taking his time. Jab from Wilder. He's taking his time. Consistency. Fury trying to work on the inside now. Trying to come back into this fight. Wilder turns him. Wilder pushes him to the ropes. It's going to get ugly for sure. Here comes end of the round. Fury goes back to the corner. I said it. It was only a matter of time because Fury back to the ropes. He's saying, come on. And he's back to the corner. But this is what's going to be expected. And you can't keep doing that. You can't keep putting yourself in positions like Fury was. And I'm telling you, when Fury gets knocked down in fights is when he's clowning around and playing the fool. There you got dropped, see? This is what Fury does in fights. All the times Fury's been knocked down in fights is when he starts clowning around, switches off, loses concentration and gets nailed. Not good. Now, I don't know if that's a tiredness thing with Fury. I don't know if it's a concentration thing with Fury. I don't know what it is. But all the times I've watched Fury fight, Every time he gets knocked down, it's because he's playing the fool, messing around, and he was messing around before that sequence before he got dropped. Hit around the top of the head now. So that was it was good that Fury was able to actually get up from that, actually, because around the back of the head, almost around the back of the head, and that can discombobulate you. So fair play to Fury for getting up and trying to fight back. This is round 10 now, 2 rounds to go. Wilder on the back foot now. And here comes Fury. Combination here from Fury. Wilder catches it all. It's Wilder trying to bide his time. Good 1-2 there from Fury. And Wilder backing up now. Oh, jab there. Stiffen Wilder there. Good stuff there. This is a good fight. It's still winnable for Fury, you know. This fight is still winnable for Fury. But, I keep saying but, he's got to be consistent. He's got to stay to a game plan, whatever that game plan may be, and not clown around. And treat Wilder with the utmost respect for that right hand. Yeah. Fury pushes Wilder back towards the ropes. That's the thing he's trying to fight. You do that when you're trying to find a man's strength to see how much strength a man's got. But Wilder's been consistent throughout. Even when he's missing with shots, he's been consistent with his actions. Jab from Wilder. Jab from Wilder again. Jab again from Wilder. Fury backing Wilder up this round. Not a lot of work rate from Wilder this round. Nice jab. Here comes Wilder now. Left jab, right hand. Wilder just explodes. Like he's just waiting for Fury. Off the back foot now, not on the front foot. I don't know if he's trying to take a breather this round. Jab from Fury. Jab, right hand from Fury. And Wilder backs up now. Right hand from Wilder. Bit wild this round. Wilder's form seems to be lost in this round. 1-2 from Fury. While Fury's back in this fight now. Wilder's form seems to have lost in this round. He needs to get himself back to form. Don't know if Wilder's starting to feel the pace and the effects of being with a big, fighting with a big man. Wilder off the back foot now. This whole round's been Wilder on the back foot. Back into the ropes. I don't know if he's trying to load up a big right hand on Fury or not. I don't know if he's looking for it or not. I think he's trying to walk Fury onto a right hand. I can't tell yet. Okay. Right. Wilder seems to have got his feet together again. Here he comes with a double jab. Right hand there from Fury around the side of Wilder's guard. Right hand left from Wilder and a right from Wilder. And right hand left, right. Here comes Wilder now. And Fury tying Wilder up. And the round goes. And Fury's talking to Wilder as the round goes. Interesting. 2 rounds to go, 11 and 12, right? Nice little combination here from Fury. 1-2 there from Fury. Nice. Yeah. You got a little exchange at the end there where Wilder kind of came alive. So that convinced me there. Well, I think Wilder was trying to time Fury. I thought he was really tired there, but it looks to me like he's trying to time Fury, trying to walk Fury onto a right hand. Now Wilder's back on the front foot again now. I think he was trying to fight Fury off the back foot. Now he comes out at 11 and he's on the jab. Wilder. Jab to the gut again from Wilder. Jab from Wilder. Another jab from Wilder. Whatever happens this fight, there'll be a rematch. That's for sure. Whatever happens, there's going to be a rematch. Jab from Wilder. Another jab from Wilder. Wilder backs up for a second just to catch the jab. So he's trying to walk Fury onto a right hand. I swear he's trying to walk Fury onto a big right hand. I can feel it. I can feel he's trying to walk Fury onto a right hand. There's the jab from Wilder. It's like he's cocking that right hand, just waiting for Fury to stay on a certain line and then let the right hand go. I can feel it. Jab from Wilder. Misses with the jab. There's the right hand. Here we go. Missing with right hand there. So Wilder wild with his attacks. But he'll gamble, Wilder. He'll gamble. Right up to the 12th round, he'll gamble, looking to knock Fury out. He's looking to knock Fury out. Fury tried a little uppercut there, but Wilder caught onto it. Wilder holding, I think he's holding on for a minute. Or Fury's pushing him back to the ropes. I can't tell which one it is. Fury leaning on Wilder. That swelling over Fury's eye, I can't tell. Jab from Fury. Nice jab there from Fury to Wilder. Wilder trying to close the range here on Fury and land that nice little left hook there from Wilder. Fury takes it there. Oh, Wilder tried for a right hand there and Fury ducked under it. Slipped on the right hand. Then an uppercut there from Wilder. Fury takes it. Jab from Wilder. Wilder backs to the ropes. Fury throws a right hand. Wilder ties Fury up. Fury leans on him. This is the 11th. Wilder looking to put the right hand. Don't know what kind of punch that was. No idea what kind of punch that was. End of the round. Fury's got his hands in the air raised. He looks to the crowd. He might be looking to Frank Warren. Have I done enough, Frank? Have I done enough? I look like I've done enough. This is a credit to Fury. He's done 11 rounds so far. He's done 11 rounds well as well. So credit to Tyson Fury. But this fight will be a rematch. I'm telling you now, regardless what happens, even if there's a knockout in the last round, this fight is a rematch. This fight has to be a rematch. It's how they're scoring this fight. So this is the 12th and final round. And this is anything could happen in this last round. While they're calling people and calling to a crowd, cheering for them to. It's 12th round. No touching gloves as such there. It could still happen in the 12th for Deontay Wilder. Fury's got to be so careful. But he's boxed so well, Fury, to be fair. Jab from Wilder. Who's got the better fitness going into the 12th round? Whatever, Tyson Fury, it's been a remarkable performance from him, to be fair. His body looked good. Good jab there from Wilder as Fury tried to throw a 1-2. Right hand there, and down goes Fury. And he's out. He's out. That's gone. Fury ain't getting up from that. Oh, he might get up, you know. He might get up, you know. Dang, he's up. He's up. He did a Shannon Briggs there. Oh, he's gone. To me, he looks like he's gone. He looks like Wilder's going to knock him out. He's gone, Fury. Here it comes. Wait for it. It's coming. The right hand through the middle. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right. While Fury's still holding on here. Jeez. Referee Jack Reese is he's not good. This is where Fury again is in trouble. And he's just got to hold tight. He's saying, come on, okay, that's another knockdown. One more. This could be all over here. Right hand, left, right. Wilder's going to try and finish this now. Fury, right, left. Here it comes. Straight left, right. Fury's going to back to ropes. He's going to keep away from the ropes. Keep away from the ropes, Tyson. That's why I said you get knocked out. Stay away from the ropes, Tyson. Get away from the ropes, Tyson. Hands behind the back. You don't do that now, Tyson. Bad habits when you get in. Oh, good right hand there from Tyson. That hurts Wilder, I think. God, Tyson Fury's got some heart there.
He's got some heart, Tyson. I'll give him that. He's got some heart. And here comes Fury now trying to come back into this fight. He's got some heart, Tyson Fury. I'll give him that. Some big heart, the Gypsy King. Britain have got a real champion here in Tyson Fury. But he is some real... He's playing with danger. Jab again from Fury. Fury showing he's got a good chin to get up from those knockdowns. But he's walking onto right hands now. He's going to walk onto another big right hand. Here it comes. Left, right from Wilder. Again, Fury's still there. Taunting Wilder. He's got to be careful because Wilder could still knock him out. He could still knock him over. Good 1-2 there from Fury. And Wilder backing up, body shots. And here comes Fury. And Wilder just sort of ties him up. 21 seconds to go. Literally the song. 21 seconds to go. 17 seconds. Wilder, Fury just has to stay on his feet for this now. So, right hand again from Wilder. Here comes again. And Fury bouncing around the ring. And he's jumping up and down. He's trying to jump on the ring. And puts his hands in the air. 2 knockdowns against Fury. So I don't know if Fury thinks he's won the fight. I don't know. I don't know what Wilder's corner going. Yeah. So they're hugging one another. Cause I know they were friends. They've always been friends. Wilder. I've told people for years, Wilder and Fury are friends. They are friends. They are friends. They have been friends for years, and that is something. They've always been friends. I don't know what Wilder's, I don't know what Tyson Fury is saying, but they're friends, and that shows you they're friends. So Fury survives the Wilder. I don't know if Fury's done enough to win the fight. There's a lot of hugging going on. I don't know who's going to win this fight now. I don't know. Jesus, look at that. I don't know how Tyson got from that. I have no idea how Tyson Fury got up from that. Watch it again. Watch it again. Watch it. 1-2. The 1-2 left hook. Said left hook was key in the fight. Down went Fury. I don't know how Fury got up from that. I've got no idea how Tyson Fury got up from that. No idea. I have no idea how Fury got up from that punch. I'm amazed at how Fury was able to get up from that punch. He was laid out there like Shannon Briggs. I thought it was all over. I wonder if they'll score this fight a draw. And the smartest thing there would be a draw and get a rematch. That'd be good. A draw, a rematch, let them fight again. That'd be a great money move. Fury Wilder 2. That would draw lots of people in. It would make even more money. A draw. Let's see. His right hand. Boom. There we go. There it is. Left hook as well. Boom. Look at that. Watch it again. Mid-range, nothing, doing nothing. Right hand, left hook. There you go. For all those people with Fury and his boxing ability, made a lot of mistakes tonight. A lot of mistakes.